for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain,
for purple mountain magic.
Happy birthday, love you. Happy birthday.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
My name is Ellie Poen. Veterans Day is an important day because we need to celebrate the ones who have fought for our freedom and the ones who have died for our freedom too. Veterans are very important. They fight for our safety everywhere we go. I don't know any veterans personally, but I am grateful for all the veterans in the military. Veterans Day means a lot because we get to celebrate the ones who have served and are still serving in the military for us. So I want to say thanks to all the veterans out there. I don't know any veterans personally, but I do know Miss Dubry's grandpa, who has served in the military. I would like to thank all of the people in the military. Thank you for what you did and what you are doing. You are so great. I know that it would be hard to leave your family, especially if you're going to fight in a war. It would be terrifying. Veterans fight for our freedom. They are so awesome because they sometimes have children born at home while they're still serving. They also sometimes have family that has passed away and they can't go see them, which is sad. They might even have something as simple as a pet, like a dog that has passed away, and they're not able to come bury it. And that is also sad. So I definitely know that it's difficult, therefore, thank you for all you do for us. I would like to thank all the veterans. Thank you to Miss Dubry's grandpa, Robert Bernard, because you started in the Navy and ended in the Army. Mrs. Dubry has one uncle that retired from the Coast Guard and two uncles that fought in the Vietnam War, and that's a big scary war. So I would like to thank them especially. I would like to thank all 5 branches of the military and all the veterans in the world. They deserve a big thank you. In conclusion, that is all the things that veterans do. Everyone, including myself, are very thankful for all the sacrifices veterans do for us. I know I've said this a lot, but truly and wholeheartedly thank you.
Veterans Day is very important to everyone because it honors the brave men and women who fought for our country and risked their lives for people they never knew. They are honored because of this. We especially honored the loved ones who died bravely in wars. I believe we all must know a veteran, whether they are a part of our family or maybe a friend. I actually know some. They are actually raising me right now. In my next paragraph, I will talk about why Veterans Day was created. Veterans Day was created to honor the day the two sides made peace. The people call it Armistice Day until they changed it to Veterans Day. It was first celebrated in 1919, November 11th. It became a national holiday in 1938. In my next paragraph, I will talk about the different branches of the military. There are 6 branches of the military, but some say there are 7. The Marine Corps, Navy, the Army, Air Force, Coast Guard, and the Space Force. Marine Corps is said to be an elite fighting force that travels on Navy ships. The Navy is said to be trained and equipped for winning wars and keeps freedom of the seas. The Army trains and organizes and also recruits soldiers. The Air Force protects bases, goes on rescue missions, and guard missile sites. The Coast Guard is said to do rescue missions in severe weather. They protect the borders and the maritime environment. Also, over 40,000 people work for the U.S. Coast Guard. The Space Force was kind of created by the U.S. Air Force, and are a lot like them. They do overseas missions. In my next paragraph, I will talk about why you should thank veterans. Veterans do many things for us, like protect our homes from terrorists or people who want to hurt us. They exist to protect the American people from harm's way. This is why, if you see a veteran, you should thank them for their services. For their country, for our country, over 1 million members are active now, and there are over 1 million that are retired. So your mom and dad could have talked to a veteran in their lifetime, or maybe they might be one. So make sure to give a huge thanks to all the veterans for protecting us. I would like to give them thanks and remember to respect them. They will always fight for us. If you have lost a loved one who was a veteran, be sure to honor them too. Happy Veterans Day.
Dear veterans, my name is Callum Clarkson. I am a 5th grade student at Tompkinsville Elementary School. In this paper, I will talk about what Veterans Day means to me and why we celebrate it. A veteran is a man or a woman who is living or has passed, who was in one of the military branches. There are many sacrifices veterans make to serve our country. They give up time with their families, they sacrifice their health, and they can give the ultimate sacrifice of their life. This is why veterans are heroes to me. We celebrate Veterans Day so we can honor the veterans that fight or have fought for our country. One way Veterans Day is celebrated is by having Veterans Day parades. We can also celebrate by visiting veterans, having them share their stories and thanking them for their service. Another way we can celebrate is by visiting fallen soldiers' grave sites. I have friends and family that are veterans. One of them is Jay Thompson. He is a veteran of the Vietnam War. During duty, he was injured when he stepped on a landmine. I also have someone in my family named James Jones who worked as a cook during Desert Storm. He spent a lot of time away from his friends and family to fight for our country. I will always be thankful for the sacrifices both of these good men have made, and I can never thank them enough for their service to our country. In conclusion, I would like to thank all the veterans for fighting and sacrificing their lives for our country and freedom. Without the men and women who choose to fight for us every day, America would no longer be protected. They are what make our country a better place. Thank you for being so brave so that we can be free.
Veterans Day is a special day for me because when I see veterans, I see fierce people who are willing to serve and fight for our country. Veterans Day is a day where we get to thank them for what they did. We thank those who served in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and the Coast Guard. When I see bravery, I want to be brave. I wanted to write this in honor of them. I feel like it's a great service they are doing. I know a veteran personally. Veterans keep us safe. I wanted to write this to thank them for their service. I know a veteran. He's fierce and he's old, and he's honored us. He is my grandpapa. Grandpapa means grandfather. I also tend to call him Big Pop or Big Papa, also Papa Eddie. My grandpapa is one of those men who had served us before. Did you know not just men go in service, but women do too? My Baba was courageous, and those who are and were veterans are too. I know I'm right. Veterans serve our country. Not only do veterans protect our rights and freedom, but you know what else they do? They provide us services to aid those that need it, like really need it. The U.S. is the first state to provide medical aid. Other countries didn't do that. But with the help of veterans, the U.S. does. They help provide, keep us safe, contribute to our freedom, and aid us. Help provide, keep us safe. Thank you so much. I could hug you to death, but COVID. Thank you for aiding and helping feed the U.S. Thank you to all the veterans for sacrificing their lives for your people. We, your people, honor you with a Veterans Day on November 11th. This began in 1919 when the end of the First World War happened. It used to be called Armistice Day. This is to mark the armistice signed between the groups of World War I in 1919. President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed the Armistice Day. In conclusion, the reason why I wrote this is to express my feelings about Veterans Day. I love veterans. They help give us freedom, and free life is a perfect life. I wanted to be a veteran someday. I want to fight for freedom like those before us. I am a girl about to be a woman. I pledge my duty to fight for freedom for others and keep them safe and aid the others, because that is what life is about, to help others and care for others. I want to be a caring, kind-hearted person. This is the main reason I wrote this. Thanks. Veterans save our lives. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marley Finley. I'm 11 years old and I'm in 5th grade. I go to Tompkinsville Elementary School. In this paper, I will be explaining what a veteran means to me. First, what is a veteran? A veteran is a man or woman living and non-living who served our country. Second, what a veteran means to me. A veteran means so much to me because I think about how our country would be if there were no veterans. We would probably not be able to do the things we do today. We would also have no one to protect us. We would not be able to walk outside because other people would be waiting to harm us. That's what a veteran is and what they mean to me. Next I'm going to tell you why it is important to celebrate Veterans Day. It is important to celebrate Veterans Day because our veterans protect us and we need to honor them. Another thing is they are the reason we can do things we do today, like going to school, shopping, going to church, and etc. They also fight for our freedom. They leave their families to save ours and keep us safe. I can name a million other reasons why it is important to celebrate Veterans Day. What do we do to celebrate Veterans Day? One way you could celebrate Veterans Day is by having town parades. You could also have celebrations with family and friends. Another thing you could do to celebrate Veterans Day is by visiting fallen veterans' grave sites. You also can have a Veterans Day program like we do at my school. I know that some veterans will be reading this, so if y'all are reading this, I want to thank every single one of you that served for our country. You all do so much for us. I'm so thankful we have veterans because if we did not, we would not have anyone to fight for our freedom. You also fight for us almost every day of your lives and risk your own. So thank you for all you do for us and the country. Thank you again for what you have done for me and my family. Thank you for risking your lives for our country. Have a good Veterans Day.